Read the job description carefully for the interview you're going to attend. This is very, very, very important, because for us it is quite underrated, because whenever we see selenium automation hiring, we will simply go ahead and apply, but we never read the job description, because in the job description is where they are going to explain what kind of responsibilities you are going to take up as part of the role that you're interviewing for. So always ensure that you ask for the job description before your interview, go through it perfectly, and then prepare against the job description. Next, revise before your interview. So in a few slides back we saw that we have to write notes, right? So that is what is going to help you here while you revise for your interview. And google the most asked questions before you attend the interview. Always make this a practice. Google the questions which are most asked. There are a lot of websites which bring up the most asked questions along with the answers. Do that. Do not skip doing this. Even though you have your notes, also do this before your interview. And attempt mock interviews. This is so underrated but very, very essential, because for a fresher or a person who has worked 4 to 5 years in a continuously in a particular firm, and you're going to attend your interview. For me, if I had attended mock interviews, it would have been much helpful for me, but I did not do that. Only later did I know how useful and important it was. So I started suggesting people, and they came back and told me this has been so much helpful, because the stress of speaking to someone itself is the one bad factor that is keeping ourselves away from attending any interviews. So always attend mock interviews. There are a lot of people who conduct mock interviews for free. You can reach out to them, ask them, if you have time, could you please do me some mock interviews? They will definitely help you out. Because from mock interviews, you will be asked actual questions, and you will have the actual interview environment. So with that, you will be able to assess how much you know, how much you do not know, etc. And the last point, which I have always, learn from where you fail. If you do not answer a question in your interview, always ensure at the end of the interview you're asking the interviewer, did I answer this incorrectly? And if I did, what is the correct answer? So that is one extra learning for you for free from that interview. So always make that a practice. If you have failed at an interview, do not bring down your energy. Always ask the interviewer, do you have any feedback? Where are the areas I have to improve myself? What are the questions I answered incorrectly? What is the correct answer for the questions that you said I answered incorrectly for? Always ensure to do that. Lastly, rank the companies for which you want to attend your interviews. If your dream company is ABC, always make sure that ABC is the last interview that you attend. Make sure you've already attended few other interviews where you know what your strength and weakness are, and then prepare for the best for your dream company. So that is the entire thing that is going to help you build a successful automation career. I hope I have covered from the technical side, the physical side, and the interview perspective as well. So I guess, yeah, and always ask for feedback.